Okay, we're here again. And this failed drastically. So I kept this guy here, you know, so I can go ahead and change the oil, right? This guy doesn't want to come off. This guy. My temporary fix didn't want to come off. So I tried and I tried with pliers. I tried and I tried with the provided magnet to get this piece of shit, I want to say, to work. I mean, it did its job for about, I want to say, a day or two. Yes, I did cut it up because it was way too long and I only needed the last couple threads. But even still, you can see that guy in there. Looks like I got quite a bit of metal shavings. So it's never good to see metal shavings, but I think it's fine. I couldn't get this guy out. Like, I still, right now, I can't get him out. And this tool is supposed to help with that. And of course, it doesn't. So, what is my solution, you might ask? No, it's not another oversized bolt, another bullshit. I'm actually going to be replacing the filter with the VTEC right there. Don't know why the VTEC's all the way down there, but in this box is my solution. Yes, my solution is a brand new oil pan. Amazing, right? So, I'm going to have fun with this guy. Looks like it comes with a new drain bolt, but I'm looking at it, it doesn't have a crush washer. So I'm going to be placing a crush washer right here. We are going to be replacing this whole thing, and I got some Honda Bond for this, so don't worry. Yeah, there's no gaskets for it. I checked, I looked, and it said your best bet is putting some Honda Bond on it. So I bought some Honda Bond, and we're going to be doing this whole thing just because that piece of shit broke. Don't know if that's supposed to be there. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's supposed to be there. Not that cardboard, but these little divots. So, you know, this is for the VTEC, which is also leaking. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. I don't know what these two are for. It came with this kit, not the pan, but this kit, because this is a common problem that it leaks from these. So, we're gonna be doing 2 birds, 1 stone, 2 separate videos. I'm gonna be focused on the oil pan in this video. Of course, try to keep debris out. And where's the Honda Bond? Brand new filter as well. We're gonna be doing expensive shit today. K&N, because I'm tired of this cheap bullshit just breaking and whatever. So, Honda Bond. And that should be about all you need, because you're just taking off the whole bottom end. And I'll be showing you guys the process while this guy drips oil. So, I took off the damn useless 22 little filter. And you guys can see that we're leaking from that gasket up here. So we're going to be taking that guy off. I'm letting the oil drain. The engine's still hot, so I'm letting it cool off. In the meantime, I'm going to be taking off the subframe. So we need to take off this crossbar. We need to take off the exhaust. And we need to take off, of course, the oil pan. So to get to that, I'm going to have to take off all this bottom. And while I'm here, I'm going to be draining the power steering fluid because I have a clog. So I'm going to be cleaning that. So I'm going to be doing a lot in this video, but in separate videos so that you guys don't get confused. This one is focused on just the oil pan. And I'm going to be trying to keep track of that because I only got this one phone to be able to upload and whatnot. So yeah, so we'll be doing 2 videos at once, seeing how that goes. So right now we're just draining, which looks like we don't have even the adequate amount of oil that I was supposed to. This feels half empty, so that means we were low on oil anyway. And yes, I did top it off because I went to Seaside the other day and I topped it off before going. So up here we got 3 screws holding this bitch in place, and we're gonna get to that once we take off the subframe. We don't need to take off the subframe to get to it, but because I'm taking it off anyway, it is going to make it easier. I'm going to take off the wheel. I'm going to take this bitch off, and then we're going to go ahead and change the seal, change the filter, make sure everything's all buttoned up before we get this going. And you guys can see the original pan does come with Honda Bond or something similar, so don't be dogging me for using Honda Bond. There's no gasket, and if there is, I don't trust it. I would rather use Honda Bond to make sure that this is done perfectly. So, exhaust is in the way, subframe is in the way. I'm just going to unbolt all this. You guys can see this crossbar and this right here holding in place. I just got to get rid of it. or else I can't get the oil pan out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll get back to you guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I have one bolt because one decided to come out with the stud, and it was this guy here. So my suggestion to you guys is get new seals. I think that my seals are actually these, and I don't think I need new ones. But in the case that this is not the seal, you need a seal that goes on top of these guys to seal that exhaust. Now, I didn't see one when I took it off, so I'm gonna have to double check to see if that exists. But that's a 2.5-inch exhaust, restricted here and here a little bit. Then it goes to a damn near 2.5-inch, 2.75, almost 3-inch. Pretty beefy compared to that little 1.25 inch from that Honda there. It's pretty beefy. I mean, it is a V6, so it needs a little bit more of a breather. But, see, I don't see a seal. That cat looks freaking mint. While I'm here, I'm going to clean that O2 sensor. The cat looks mint. So yeah, this is the one that came out with the stud. The Fallen Soldier. Yeah, I think the only seals are these ring seals. So now, you guys can see what we got. So the oil pan can come out right here, so I don't need to take off the subframe. I think I can get it out right there. I need to take off this guy, all these 10s, and these 4 big guys here. 4. And then that should pop off like nothing. Now, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing is I think this axle is just caked from all of the oil that came off of that drip over there. In the case that it's not, it would be leaking grease, but it looks like that's what the case is here. So I'm almost certain that it was the grease from the case and the oil that was dripping for all that time from right there. You guys can see that. That's the back of that oil filter, which I'm going to go ahead and pressure wash. So yeah, so we're getting somewhere. Oh no, the sticker. Oh no, my sticker. My sticker I just wanted to rub off to see. Now my sticker's gone. No, my sticker. Okay guys, so take off this guy, take off this guy. These are the 3 up here. These are the 3 up here. And those are the 3 down there. From the first cat to the second cat. Downpipe. I think, holy shit, this thing has 3 cats. Oh my god. This thing has 3 cats. If one goes out, I'm gonna be broke. Oh no. Alright, so I'm at time crunch. They're all the same except for these 2. So this guy and this guy are the only ones that are different. All the rest are the same length. Never mind. These back ones are also longer. I put them all as I was taking them off is how I'm putting them on. So I think this side is longer and these sides are just shorter. So you can kind of tell because they won't reach. Yeah, so all these are longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the rest are short. And of course you got the big bolts back here. And then this guy should pop off here shortly. Too much time to explain, so I beat it with a hammer. I got that bitch out. I popped the Honda Bond that it had on there. Now we're just gonna bead Honda Bond all around this, make sure it's clean so we have no oil on it. I currently have oil on it, so I'm gonna clean it off a little bit. Make sure all this debris, even though there's not a lot, is free. Then we're gonna go ahead and get that guy out of here. So I'm gonna put Honda Bond. I'm gonna pop him in place. I'm going to put the screws. I'm gonna put some thread locker in the screws because it already had some. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing, just in reverse. This is blue thread locker. That's for those 4 bolts back there so they don't break loose. And this is the Honda Bond that I'm using. So I'm gonna do all of this off camera and just put everything back the same way it came off. and call it a day, because it is night and I'm out of sun. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. And just like that, with all my mess, got all the bolts on, put some thread locker on all the bolts, made sure that Honda Bond was on there tight, and you guys can see the little line of the Honda Bond that comes out. You're not supposed to tighten it all the way. I tightened it snug, but not all the way. I got some oil residue from all the crap that's down here, so any oil you see, we'll definitely check it out tomorrow. I'm not putting anything back on until tomorrow, when I put oil and make sure that this guy doesn't leak. Once I know that it doesn't leak, I'll run the car without the exhaust again to make sure that it doesn't leak. Once I've confirmed that this guy does not leak, I will put everything back together and call it a day. But for right now, I'm done for right now. That's it for the oil pan install. Like I said, I'll be doing that filter gasket tomorrow as well. Hoping everything goes well. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time. This guy's brand new, so I know he's not leaking. That guy's probably just full of the same oil and grease that this guy was from. Plus, this guy doesn't really get motor oil. He gets more of like his own regular oil. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.